It's Cash Color Campus, a high level of conversation on Live Hip Hop Daily, and this episode is sponsored by the CBD Joint. The CBD Joint creates a unique, dynamic, and informative retail experience to empower individuals to achieve maximum health and wellness using hemp and CBD products. Their goal? To become the customer's first choice for all their CBD needs. Head to the CBDcollective.com and check out their brick and mortar shop at 800 Church Street in Marietta, Georgia as well. And also Atlanta Biz Clothing. Everything from our Atlanta Biz collection to our Drug Lord collection and Return to Viper collections are all available for purchase right now. Head to AtlantaBizClothing.com and shop today. All right, man. So, we back here on another Tuesday for a high level of conversation at livehiphopdaily.tv. And tonight I got special guests in the building straight out of Cincinnati, Ohio. He's a rapper. He's an entrepreneur. He's a cannabis connoisseur. I've known his name for a while. Finally got him in the studio. It's my man, Pothead the Genius. What up, boy?
What's up with it? What's up with it, man?
Man, first off, let me thank you for extending your trip. Because when La told me first you was coming through town, I was like, I love to interview him, but, we do it on a Tuesday. And he was leaving out on a Monday. So here we are on a Tuesday, which means, you spared some love for us to come through here and come bless the studio.
Had to, man. I know how you move and I know how you rocking, man. It's an honor to be here, man. Let me say that. For real, man. For real. So.
No, appreciate that, man. So I got a chance to get to know a little bit about you just going through IG and speaking with La and just watching a little bit of some of your clips. But this is actually my first time really speaking with you and kind of getting to know you as a person and as a brand. So I'm actually honored my damn self.
Yeah, 1,000.
So let's get into it, man. For those who don't know you or those new to the show and not familiar with you, tell us who you are and what you do.
Man, my name is Joshua. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Cincinnati, Ohio. 29 years old, man. I come from a neighborhood in Cincinnati. It's called Everson. Just a small, black neighborhood mostly. You know what I'm saying? But I'm an entrepreneur, man. I came up with the brand Pothead Genius at a young age. I was rebelling. They diagnosed me with ADHD at an early age.
Okay.
So I turned to cannabis, and when I turned to cannabis, it was pretty early in the game. You know what I'm saying? So that stigma was there. And I was into fashion, so I turned like a negative in my eyes. I turned like a negative into a good, into a positive. I mean, by like turning the ADHD, moving it through fashion. That's how the word Pothead Genius came about.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's who I am, man. I'm an entrepreneur. Hustler, father. But yeah, Pothead Genius, that's my baby, and that's really what it come from, me being ADHD and rebelling at a young age and speaking through what I was notable for, my fashion. I just turned the eye to the plant, which is so positive, man, and it took the world so long to catch on. Like I've been new, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, this plant, they got me on something that they now comparing to methamphetamine, you feel me? But when I was smoking this plant, my mom's looking at me crazy though. She ain't even understanding. She giving me, you feel me?
Yeah.
We're listening to the world, you know what I'm saying? But I was able to see past that, so at a young age, I knew I was a rebel. Right. You feel me? I knew I was a rebel. So that's really me, man. I just like to live, grind and just enjoy life at my pace, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Freedom is everything to me.
What's up, man? That's what's up, man. So, thanks to my man Jabari Blackman, my man Jay Black. Everybody should know him from Connect the Dots and Innovative Black Station. He's from Cincinnati. He's probably one of the few, actually probably the only person I know from Cincinnati, man. But I've heard a couple of people. There's Ron Fest. We was just mentioning a second ago. What's it like? Saying coming up in the state like in Cincinnati, because Cincinnati, most people don't know, it's actually rich in Black history. Y'all definitely got a music scene out there, whether it comes to jazz and hip hop.
Yeah. So Cincinnati, man. It's I like to call it, man, it's like my baby California, man, because it's so much going on, but it's such a small place. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot going on. So it's the land of the hustler. Like you said, it's rich in Black history, rich in music history, rich in fashion history. So it's a lot going on there. So if you're gonna do it, you gotta step out there and you gotta do it and you gotta be ready to roll. Yeah. Just like anywhere else in the world, but especially there, you know what I'm saying? Cause it's high value competition. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I would expect it, because it's not the biggest place. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And normally places like that is gonna be high level competition. Yeah. Everybody trying to get out of that same little barrel or same little bucket or whatever. So we know that you got into music and we know you got into Bud. We're gonna get into the music first. When was the first time you knew you wanted to move into music and you wanted to rap?
See me, I ain't really no rapper for real. You know what I mean? I just like music and I like, I'm just a lover of music. I ain't no rapper. I ain't no rapper. I ain't no rapper. I just like music. You feel me?
Yeah.
I ain't no rapper. So yeah. So my love for music just be coming because music is the voice of the world.
Yeah.
You feel me? So that's for real though. Real shit though. So I like to I do got an artist that I deal with, you know what I'm saying, at John Carlos, you feel me?
Okay.
So I tend to tie Pothead Genius with music, a lot.
Okay.
A lot. So some people might think that, you feel me? I can see that, but I just love music.
So what made you want to tie the music together then?
Because I mean, music is really the engine.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like the world is built on vibrations, you feel me?
Yeah.
And music is just so powerful, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like, you know, it just go hand in hand, fashion, music, weed, you feel me? It's all a cultural thing. So
facts,
yeah, it's
man.
all a cultural thing. So that's just really big for me. You know, some of the dopest artists, man, they been smoking pot. You know what I mean? It's been around, you know what I'm saying? It's been around. So like shit, you know. Music is everything. Shit.
Yeah.
Music, fashion.
Yeah. What's the
weed.
music scene like in Cincinnati?
It's crazy, man. We got a lot of talent, man. We got a lot of talent out in Cincinnati, man. Shout out to Bitcoin Music, Pedro, BCE, Lil Gator, just to say a few. Midwest Millie. You know what I'm saying? It's coming up. You know, it's always been there, but the city is really working, man. The city is really, really working on the music scene, man. And you know, you'll be hearing some people from our city. They actually been dealing with Young Thug, and it's different things coming about. Alexa Music, you know what I'm saying? They making a lot of moves in the city, as far as like, you know, putting it on that organizational mainstream. This is serious type of thing, not just no. You know how it go. Everybody try to do music, but it take a certain etiquette when you really trying to.
It take a certain consistency, man. Like shit,
and
man.
that ain't cheap. You know what I mean? It ain't cheap. It ain't cheap, man. Everybody just
no matter what era you put it in, it's not a cheap. It's not a cheap thing to do. So yeah, you better be consistent. You better be serious about it.
And especially nowadays, you know, the game done changed. These got a little paper out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they coming independent. They pulling up. It's regular guys pulling up with more money than the rappers. You know
we
what
about to see so many record labels with these stimuluses popping
up. On top of the stimmy and the taxes.
Bro, you about to see some rap
Get
acts.
Money Records.
Oh yeah, right.
Get Money Records.
Get Money Records.
Get Money Records. You hear me? For real. You ain't lying. I know you telling the truth.
So I see you smoking good right now, man. And you mentioned to us your entrance into cannabis came through you being diagnosed with ADHD. Talk to us about how cannabis helped you not overcome it, but how helped you manage that. And you know what I'm saying, and what's your feelings on that?
Man, for real, it really it was like a different type of high. Like I got to a point of age where I realized I was getting high off the Adderall they was giving.
Fuck yeah, man. They was put it this way: if they giving you pills and people can take them and sell them, you know what I'm saying? Like that. That's
listen,
how hard
man,
they were.
I'm on like 40 milligrams Adderall.
So you zooted it.
High school. I'm in that bitch stoned.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like I'm in that bitch stoned. Like I'm like, damn. Like you feel me? I start realizing like, damn, when I take this. But so you know, me being like I said a rebel, I'm doing my research. I was always into, and I'm like, damn, that Adderall, I don't need to really be on that.
Yeah.
That's serious. So you know, you be around, you know, smoke a little weed. I'm like, damn, this the same. It gave me the same, like that click, that motivation. You know what I'm saying?
How hard was it to kick Adderall though? Like, you know what I mean?
It was easy for me.
It was easy, really?
It was easy for me because I knew it wasn't good, and I always been like that. I always been like that. If I ain't gonna do it, fuck that. You feel me? I ain't really rocking with that. So it was easy for me to kick the Adderall, but it was at the point that I was taking it from when I was in the second grade all the way to damn near junior in high school. You feel me? So my brain at that point, you feel me? I'm fucked for real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They didn't really got over on me, and it's to speak on it. You know, my mom was in the education field, so that show you how heavy the propaganda was. You feel me? So I felt like it was my just do right to fight that propaganda no matter what. So now my mama, like, she with the weed. You feel me?
What was the fight like with your mom initially though, man? Because again, you know, you talking about somebody in the educational field. She feel like this is probably something best for her child, and then her child decides, nah, I'm gonna take this bud and I'm gonna go grab off the street.
It was crazy, man. Listen, Man, listen, you would have thought I was smoking some serious shit. I tell you that. It was serious, man. Like, she wasn't feeling it, man. But, you know, you got to respect it.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, that's what, you know, you learn when you get older, more so one about, but nothing but respect. You know what I'm saying? I was in her household. It's her rules. So, you know, you got to respect it. But I feel like nowadays you see people turning to weed. And if that information was out there, and they just need to try that out with kids nowadays. Like, give them some CBD instead of Ritalin. You know what I'm saying? Give them some of this or some of that. If you can do that to them and they comparing it to meth, you know what I'm saying? That's that research out there.
Yeah.
And that's why I say the internet, like, it was my generation best friend and his worst enemy, because we got so much information that our parents didn't have, and it create a gap. You feel me? Because it's right there for us.
But it's also discerning the information, man, because there's so much information out there.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I say it was our best friend and our worst enemy.
Yeah.
You feel me? That's exactly why I say that. You feel me? But you can definitely know more than what our peoples knew. Yeah. They ain't knew nothing but what they was being told.
Now, and on top of that, like, you ever look at how we picked up information? Like, say I had encyclopedias in my house, right? Like, encyclopedias are only good for an extended period of time. You know what I mean? Like, if I go open up that encyclopedia right now, Africa's gonna be hella small on the map. You know what I mean? Compared to everywhere else. You know what I mean? Like, serious, like,
for real.
And we had the good ones. You know what I'm saying? Like, and them just is trash now in comparison.
It's crazy, bro.
To what's in my phone. You know what I mean?
Crazy. So yeah, man, moms wasn't feeling that weed, but at the end of the day, you feel me? It ain't stopped nothing. I'm here. You feel me? Talking to you about what's going on.
How she feel about it now?
She love it, man. She support it. She support it. You know what I'm saying? She don't use or nothing, but she supports it. You feel me? She supports it. She rocks it. You know what I'm saying? It was a long journey. I've been doing this almost 6 years. You feel me? So back in Ohio, if you don't know about Ohio, that's a Republican state. So, man, need I say less? You know what I'm saying? Being a black man, Republican state, you know the odds are against you, but you know you can't let that stop you. If you got, you know, you just gotta keep using your voice, man.
Bro, it's a blessing to see moms change up their opinions on weed, man. Like you talking about the same journey. Like, we've been doing this show for 6 years. I remember when I first started this, my mom's first reaction was she didn't want me to get arrested.
Yeah.
And then 3 years into it, she asked me questions like, "Yo, is that why they was arresting Ray Charles all the times and all that shit?" Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, like, serious. Like, she called me up when they asked me that. Like, is that why they used to arrest Ray Charles and all them in the jazz club?
Going deep.
Yeah. Now she want to know.
Like,
you know,
that,
and she's in a state. Well, she's in Massachusetts, so Massachusetts is recreational.
That.
So now it's like in her face. You got to have a conversation about it.
So man, it was crazy, man. It was crazy for real, man. She supported. We'd have been through it. You feel me? We'd have been through it with it. So she supported, though. She know overall it's a positive plant.
Yeah, man.
And that's all.
And over that time, you turned your love of the plant, you turned your knowledge of the music scene and all that into a full-on brand called Pothead the Genius.
Yes, sir.
So talk to us about how Pothead the Genius kind of just sprung about.
Man, Pothead Genius, man. Like I told you, man, I was always in love with fashion. And for real, I was really tired of being a consumer. You know what I mean? Because our race is super targeted.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it ain't no knock. I know the world got to go around. You know what I'm saying? I ain't knocking that. But it was for me, like, if I can put all this into these brands, spend all this money, you know, it's just really being a thinker and fried. You feel me? For real. I'm like, oh, man, I come up with my own shit because, you feel me? You wear the clothes. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? The clothes, that's you that put that shit on, you know what I'm saying? And that's what we doing for them big brands, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, I agree with you 100%. Because like you said about, it's a double-edged sword. Like, the black community, for one, are trendsetters, but we're also huge consumers of. So it's almost like, nigga, you're the perfect target for everything. You know what I mean? Like, one, you're gonna take it and go run about it and tell everybody about it. Then also you're gonna go buy it. You know what I mean? We run into that lane because my pops used to tell me before I even started Landibus, way when I was a kid, you're going to have to stop wearing everybody else's shit. Like, period. You know what I'm saying? Like, one day you're going to have to try putting your own name on something, but you're going to have to stop wearing other people's shit so much.
Man, and that was real. You feel me? Pops was on to something.
Yeah.
That's what's up. So that's, like you asked, that's just really what it was. Me not want to be a consumer. I love Lacoste, you feel me? And I like how clean that was. So, you know, and then the name Pothead Genius, it was like just tying that genius with pot, because that's really, that's that's one of the best things that happened, that Mother Nature then did for us. You feel me? So you know it, and like if you look at our original logo, it got the brain inside of the weed
I
plant.
remember that.
You feel me? And that's the most important part. That's what I tell people, because the weed stimulate the mind. And you feel me? And that's really what it is, bro. Was just be trying to create and trying not to consume and becoming free. You know what I'm saying? Free of all them materials and free of all that stuff. Like, I still rock shit, but for the most, like, I'm pushing me. You know what I mean? I'm pushing the brand and what I believe in. And at the end of the day, that's where it came from, for real, for real.
Word, man. And I know that you have the website Pothead Genius, but you also have, do you have a store too?
Yeah, we
store
got a
out
store in Cincinnati,
Stash House.
Ohio. Yeah, up the Stash. Yeah, we got a store
Stash,
in
excuse me.
Cincinnati, Ohio.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So it be real smooth. You know, I love that motherfucker, for real, man.
Bro, we got to pull up, do a pop-up down there, man. What you mean, man? Bring Atlanta to this.
Yeah, nah, we got the perfect location for that, man. Like I told you, I be watching the page, man. I love how y'all be moving, man. It's serious. If people don't really understand, man, we need that knowledge. You feel me? We need that knowledge, and that's really what's missing from a lot of places, but definitely the marijuana gang when it comes to our people.
Yeah.
You feel me?
You know, I was blessed, you know, not to push Cash Color Cannabis, but I was blessed to have an interview last week with my man Morris Kelly. Morris Kelly is the founder of SF Roots out in San Francisco. It's a dispensary, and he literally is one of them people who went from legacy side, like the like selling on the street, to having his own spot. And I felt like his episode was something I felt all vendors need to hear. You know what I'm saying? About the steps you really should take when it comes to making those type of decisions. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah, man. So that's really what it's about, big.
Yeah, it's about sharing that knowledge, man. Being in a
man.
place to be able to do that.
Yeah, for real, man. Cause we didn't put in that work. You feel? We deserve that, man. They get rich. It's the green rush. You feel me? How could we be left out the green rush?
Yeah, man. Well, you definitely tapped in through the fashion side with Pothead Genius, and it seems to me like you're going on a tour. You know what I mean? Talk to us about the tour.
Man, we just wrapped up our Black Canopreneur tour, man. Yeah, that was real live. Like, that was real dope. Cause like I said, coming from Ohio, man, it's a small list. So to like bring them all together, it's like we shrunk it. You know what I'm saying? So now we all know each other. It's like the Underground Railroad now. We all linked in. You know what I'm saying? You got somebody to call that's in the cannabis industry that's of your ethnicity, that know a little son not playing. So that's really what that was about. We went throughout Ohio highlighting all the Black cannabineurs, man, for real. And it was real dope to get that information out to our people, to know that it's bigger than just going to smoke. Know who you buying from, know what you support.
Oh, facts.
You know what I'm saying? And know what's going on with the plant that you just, spending money on. You know what I'm saying? Don't just be a consumer.
Was it hard putting that together? You know what I mean? Like, I can see pitching that idea to people who aren't normally used to, you know what I'm saying, somebody coming in there just trying to link up. Was that a hard idea to pitch?
Man, for real, big bro, I'm blessed to know the people I know. So it was actually pretty smooth, man. For real, shout out to Allies. It was actually pretty smooth, man. I hit my dog up, telling her like, man, look, I'm trying to do these medical pop-ups. What can we do? You feel me? We put it together, man. We had state representatives, like people who wrote the laws that decriminalize criminalize marijuana, you know what I'm saying, throughout the state. And you really don't get to see those people. You feel me? Feel what I'm saying? They really change, like they really put in that work. They don't even smoke weed, but they fighting for people like me. You know what I'm saying? So to get that out there, that was just dope. And that's really what it is. Like, we gotta let them know. You know what I'm saying? We gotta let them know that we out here and we doing this shit.
So what's the state of cannabis in Ohio right now?
It's medical.
Okay,
it's medical, but it's super crazy. Like, man, you get like 2.8 for like $60, and you.
But y'all get bud, right? Like, y'all don't.
Yeah, we get bud. We get bud, man. It's cool. But it's like super restricted, bro. Yeah. It's super restricted.
It's one of them situations where it still make more sense to do it illegally.
I mean, listen, I'm gonna tell them, do what floats your boat, man.
Bro, it's
cause you feel me though. You feel me?
Between prices of dispensaries and shit sometimes,
that
man.
That shit be crazy,
bro. It makes it almost makes it more sense for you to do. You know what I'm saying? What you was doing in the first place.
Listen. You tell, hey, listen, man, it be crazy. They be whacking.
Yeah.
I'm talking about you running through a bankroll, man, for real.
For an eighth.
For an eighty. And you know how quick an eighty go?
Yeah, I smoke weed. Yeah, I smoke
Man, listen, man, that boy gone.
Yeah.
You hear me? You get, damn, I'm smoking $50 joints. Woo, get to doing the math on that. It's over with.
Man. Go get you a
Let
bag.
me, hey, bro.
Exactly. Go
You
get you a
still got
bag.
them goddammits.
You go get you a bag, man.
Hey, you still got them goddammits, boy. For real, man. But I'm all in support of legalization, man. But it just got to be done the right way.
Yeah.
And we got to be cut in. You feel me? It's too many, bro. It's too many of us.
Bro, but you're doing part of the work by just trying to get people together.
Yeah.
You know, like one of the hardest things to do is to get people to get in front of state capitol, state representatives. You
that's
know what I
what
mean?
I'm-
Like they're actually some of the more easy, accessible people. Like you can walk in there and just walk in one of their offices,
Yeah,
honestly.
man.
But we need to start getting in front of, especially Georgia. We need to start getting in front of these folks and stop.
We got to utilize.
Yeah,
it.
man. Yeah,
'Cause
man.
That's the only way.
Only path.
So that's what I want my peers to see. Like, you feel me? This I'm y'all peers. Y'all know me. Y'all see me. If we can do, we got to do this. This the way we got to go. If we gonna have a voice, you know what I mean? We got to play the game. You feel? We can't just keep sitting back spectating and expecting change.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For real. So that's really just trying to push that change, man. Cause cannabis, man, it's just like I've been told somebody like that's the next big thing. That's the technology. Like cannabis, that's it. That's the next big thing for real.
Yeah. You know, one of the bigger things is just finding your way to involve yourself without touching the plant. Like how you got with the clothing line, how you got with the tour.
Yeah.
There's really got to way, you know what I'm saying, find that first.
Yeah, you ain't lying. You ain't lying. And that you right, man. You do gotta get creative. But it was like, bruh, I went through it, bro. I got bagged up for some weed lemonade. You feel me? Just to be all the way honest, I had to go do 9 months for some weed lemonade, bro. 9 months, you feel me? They sat me down for some weed lemonade. You feel me? So I had to get more creative. It had to be a way where they couldn't stop me, you feel me? Because like you said, you can't limit yourself to having to be hands-on and just knowing how to profit that way. You know what I'm saying? So that really woke me up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's all over with now. You know, you pay for your mistakes, but it's just crazy because they selling that in a dispensary now for like $100 a bottle. You feel me?
What you just did 9 months for?
Man, just did it. And I'm talking about they walking out with a receipt for it. So just for that to be happening, that can't be happening. You feel me? That can't be happening, man.
Yeah.
That can't go on.
Nah, man.
Yeah, not for no cannabis, man. Don't nobody deserve a day away from their family for no cannabis.
Nah.
Man.
Congratulations on the tour, though. What are your plans to keep it going? Like I know you just are you still in the middle of it or?
Nah, right now we working on phase 2.
Phase
We're
2.
gonna hit some cultivations throughout Ohio because they got this thing going on where they can't expand. So we trying to highlight all them gray areas, man, and bring light to it. You know what I'm saying? So we can keep pushing, like, you know, letting them know that this is all, it's restricted. It's crazy in Ohio, man. But we just gonna keep pushing, like we trying to get down here in Atlanta, network more. We just gonna keep pushing across the globe, man, and just keep trying to grow and build positive relationships like this one. And you know, man, that's really it. Try to keep it all the way positive. You feel me?
Word.
For real.
Word. What's next for the clothing line, man? Spring coming up, man. You got some new
I'm
joints
gonna
coming?
get some drops, man. I'm
Yeah.
gonna have to get some in your hands, man. You gotta give me your size. You feel
facts,
me?
man.
I'm gonna send this to you
Facts.
fresh off the press, for real,
Facts,
man.
facts. I'm gonna get you a
We
drug
gonna-
lord joint then.
Yeah, we gonna
man.
come crazy, man. We gonna come crazy. We like to keep it different. You feel? We like to keep it different and creative, man. So we gonna come stupid crazy, for sure.
Word. You know, you're very inspirational. You know what I'm saying? Just listening to some of the conversation and how much initiative you're taking in the state of Ohio. If you could give any advice to somebody who came up like yourself, you know what I'm saying, has some of the same background issues, has some of even the same issues why they even got to the plant, and you've clearly overcome a lot of those problems. What would your advice be to somebody who's listening, who kind of walked through your steps?
Man, what I would tell them, man, if you gonna do it, do it. And be true to it, and know that the roadblocks, that's a part of the game.
Yeah.
That's a part of the game. No matter what the financial situation is, you're gonna go through things, but push through them, man, and keep going, and just keep your eyes on the prize, man. for real, and build your network, for real.
Word.
For
You got a
real,
favorite
for
strain?
real. Oh man, right now it might have to be that Simplies by Jokes Up.
Oh, you was in town this weekend.
Yeah.
You was in town this weekend.
It might be that Simplies by Jokes Up. Nah, for real, man. We stay on that Jokes Up. For
Real
real.
Atlanta shout out for the week.
Nah,
Yeah.
for real. Nah, we stay on that Jokes Up, man. For real. So, you know, it gotta be something like that or that Obama Brunch. Any of that, for real, that fire.
Yeah.
Gotta be fire. You feel
You a
me?
sativa indica person?
I like them indicas.
Indicas.
Yeah, I like them indicas. I like hybrids too, but I like them indicas though. I like them indicas, man. I like that heavy weed, colorful, you know, taste. I want my shit to taste like Skittles, man, and pack a punch. You feel me? It don't taste like Skittles and pack no punch. Can't do no business, you feel me?
My guy, man. My guy, man. Bro, I really appreciate you coming through and like I say, extending your trip, you know what I'm saying, so we can get this knocked out.
We appreciate you, big dog, man. Thanks for having us on here, man. Hey, for real, opening the mic for me, man, giving me a voice. For real. Really appreciate that.
Sounds solid, man.
Yeah, for real.
Let people know how they can connect with you if they want to link up with you, especially if they're in Ohio. You know what I'm saying? How can they link up with you?
Hey, yeah, y'all can find me on Instagram at Pothead Genius. And you can stop by the stash, 709 East McMillan. You know what I mean? DM us, email us, however you want to do it. We appreciate all the love.
Word up.
Real.
Man, bro, I'm going to pull up on y'all sooner than later, man. Let this COVID calm down and they start opening up.
It's
Man.
going
We
down,
going to come through and
man.
do an Atlanta biz pop up down there.
For sure, man. For sure. It's on the flow, man. I show you the love. You hear me?
Yes, sir.
Show you the love, for real.
Yes, sir. All right, so it's on
natty love.
So that's on the schedule already. We're going to go to Ohio. We're going to do it up, man.
For real, man.
So, brother, I appreciate you coming through, man.
Yes,
Appreciate
sir,
your time, man.
1,000, man.
No doubty, no doubt.
Yes, sir.
And that's Cash Color Cannabis, a high level of conversation on live hiphopdaily.tv. Hey, Nick, we going to get...